Apple has literally been holding a fully finished product hostage in a Cupertino basement for over a year, just waiting for Siri to finally stop embarrassing itself. That is the crazy reality we are looking at right now with Apple's worst-kept secret, the heavily rumored smart home hub. Mark Gurman dropped a massive bombshell recently, and it paints a picture of a device that has been a moving target for way too long. But the waiting is almost over. We are now hearing that Apple is gearing up to ship this entirely new product category between this coming October and early 2027. Honestly, I'll believe it when I see it, considering how many times this thing has been pushed back. But the exact reason for the delay is actually the most fascinating part of this whole story. Every single roadblock this device hit traces back to one massive bottleneck: Siri. Specifically, the completely overhauled Siri built on large language models that Apple just couldn't get right in time. Apple originally wanted to push this hub out back in early 2024. Then they pushed it to spring 2025, then to 2026. Why? Because you absolutely cannot launch a smart display that lives and dies by voice control when your voice assistant can barely set a kitchen timer reliably. Now that Apple Intelligence is making its way into the developer betas, the hardware is finally getting the green light. The software is ready, so the hardware can finally escape the lab. Ming-Chi Kuo has been hinting for months that the supply chain is already ramping up production. And honestly, the timing lines up perfectly with Siri AI hitting the general public. So what exactly are we getting for our money? Think of a HomePod-style speaker base mashed up with a touchscreen. Ross Young touched on the display supply chain a while back, and word on the street is it's roughly the size of two iPhones sitting side by side. It's supposedly going to have a 7-inch screen with a square aspect ratio and fairly thick bezels. Wait, really? Thick bezels in 2026? Yeah, it sounds a bit retro, but apparently the goal is durability and keeping the manufacturing costs somewhat same. They are planning two completely different versions of this hardware. One is designed to sit on a tabletop or a kitchen counter with that beefy speaker base, and the second one mounts flush to a wall like a traditional smart home command panel. Shrimp Apple Pro leaked some CAD files a while ago, hinting at modular mounting brackets. And DG Times recently corroborated that Apple's manufacturing partners are tooling up for two distinct chassis designs. What totally caught me off guard, though, is the software. You would think they'd just slap a stripped-down version of iPad OS on this thing and call it a day. Nope. Apple built an entirely new operating system for this hub. It's built right on top of the tvOS foundation from the Apple TV, but it's blended with elements of watchOS and iOS. The reports from Mac suggest a fluid grid of icons, interactive widgets, and highly customizable clock faces. It's supposed to feel instantly familiar to anyone trapped in the Apple ecosystem, but it isn't just a lazy port. And here is where it gets incredibly sci-fi. The hub features built-in facial recognition. The device physically knows who is standing in front of it and instantly swaps to surface your specific calendar, your text messages, and your music preferences. It doesn't stop there. Thanks to some advanced proximity awareness, as you walk toward the display, the interface dynamically shifts. Step away, and the text and widgets resize themselves, so the important stuff stays perfectly readable from all the way across the living room. That is the kind of seamless integration that makes this feel like a proper smart home product, not just a repurposed iPad duct tape to a speaker. But I have to ask you guys, are you actually comfortable having an always-watching Apple camera tracking your face in your living room? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, because I'm genuinely torn on the privacy aspect here. Let's talk about the silicon for a second, because that's where the real magic has to happen. We don't have hard confirmation on the exact chip, but if this thing is entirely dependent on Apple Intelligence, it needs serious neural engine power. If they try to cheap out and use older silicon, it's going to be a disaster. We are hoping to see something derived from the latest TSMC 3nm yields, possibly a bin, at A17 Pro, or even a variant of the M series, just to guarantee it handles on-device processing without breaking a sweat. We don't want this thing acting sluggish as a daily driver just because it's trying to parse a simple voice command. It needs to avoid thermal throttling entirely since it's always plugged into the wall, giving Apple zero excuses for bad performance. On the feature side, it handles FaceTime video calls, HomeKit accessory control, intercom features tying multiple rooms together, and even works as a home security monitor. Speaking of security, this isn't just a one-off gimmick. Mark Gurman notes that Apple is actively developing an advanced in-home security camera system meant to go head-to-head with Amazon's Ring lineup. This hub is clearly the anchor for a massive smart home takeover. But let's talk about the elephant in the room: the price. The rumors consistently peg this thing right around the $350 mark. That is steep. That puts it way above the cheap Google Nest Hubs and Amazon Echo Shows that have completely dominated this category for years. You're definitely paying the Apple tax here. Will people buy it? Oh, absolutely. The promise of zero ads, tight privacy, and not having your data sold to the highest bidder is a huge selling point. Plus, Apple actually expects you to buy more than one. They want these things acting as glanceable screens scattered in the kitchen, the bedroom, and the hallway, rather than just one single central command post. At $350 a pop, that is a very expensive house setup. The LEC recently reported that display panel shipments are already moving out of the factories, and we know the HomePod Mini and the new Apple TV 4K updates have been sitting finished in boxes for months. Everything has literally just been waiting on Siri. If the new overhauled Siri drops, as expected, an October announcement makes total sense. We might see an entire dedicated Apple smart home event. They could reveal the hub, show off the crazy facial recognition and the dynamic UI, and then tell us it actually ships in early 2027. Honestly, just seeing what it can do after all these years of delays will be a massive relief. Are you instantly buying this or skipping it entirely? Let me know what you think.